Hi there! In today's video, this poor girl here gets a new body. She simply had to sacrifice her body for the greater good, which basically means that I simply need her petite body for my doll fashion haul try-ons. And she's way too pretty to remain as a floating head in my opinion. First, I had planned to give her simply a standard made to move body, and the green tie-dye made to move girl is already a very good match for this head. I mean, the head might be a little bit more yellow in its undertone, but it is totally doable, and it would be a near perfect match. But I also got very recently this new Mengf body, which is in the color brown, a color that I didn't have so far, and I decided that this head here will get a rather sexy supermodel update. This body here does have the most articulation that Mengf does offer, and it also comes with exchangeable high heel leg parts. These bodies are not cheap. I paid 55 euros for it when it was on sale. Shipping included, taxes included. At that point, the regular price was 63 euros, and at the moment it is even 73, so the prices on AliExpress always vary a lot, and I highly recommend that you watch out for these items here with at least free shipping and the best you can find with free return, which was the case for me when I bought this body, and I will include the link for everyone who is interested and maybe does have the same condition, because I'm pretty sure that the conditions are different for a lot of different countries. I'm from Germany, and for me, it would have been free to ship it back in case the product is not okay. And I'm telling you that because the Mengf bodies sometimes do have problems with their color scheme, especially the lower priced ones. Sometimes the limbs do not have the same color overall. I talked about that in earlier videos. But usually, when you have the more expensive ones, I never face the problem. I also never face the problem with the lower priced ones, actually. But I have seen reviews for bodies with darker skin tone, and as long as it is not stated in the listing, I think it's simply unfair not to mention that the body could have parts in different colors. Anyway, I truly like these bodies. I especially like the shape of them. They do have a very nice figure, and I'm quite happy that the Karl face here is a good match for this body. It is not perfect, the head is a bit more yellow, but I think it's totally doable. Beside Barbie Looks Model number 15, also Fashionistas 209, and also this Dreamtopia Princess Daya from 2022 would be a good match. In general, every head that goes in the range of green tie-dye would fit on this body. Just that most of the Barbie heads do have a stronger yellow undertone. But still, I think it is a good match, even though it is not perfect. But I also have to say, I use very bright lights, and under normal light and also daylight, the difference is really minimal. Here you do have some of the middle range skin tones all together, and I have to say, usually I do these comparisons on my blank table, and I think I should switch back to that in future videos because the really lighter tones are very similar and you can barely see the differences. Actually, the differences are not that big, to be honest. The girl on the left, the body with the skipper head, is the regular beige skin tone. Next up is Hungarian. Then you have the new brown, or it is stated as brown, because new brown is the next one, which is already way darker. And the one on the far right is called coffee. I'm still missing the color dark brown, but I also would like to get this color in the more articulated body, and therefore I will wait for the next sale. As you can see here, the brown color is pretty much in the same range as the Hungarian one, just way less yellow. It is more like a creamy tone. For a former video, I gave the pink mermaid Odile and Mengf body in Hungarian skin, but of course already back then I told you that skin color is by far not perfect. The body is way too yellow. The head is pretty red in its undertone. At that point, I only had brown hands, and as I suggested back then, the brown color would be a better fit for this ordeal head. Even though the match is not perfect, the head does have a stronger red undertone, but overall, I think it would look better with the brown body. Here you do have the very similar colors all together once again, and as you can see, the beige, the Hungarian, and also the brown body. These all three bodies do have a very similar color. Nuances are minor, especially between beige and Hungarian, but here you can see from the back that in fact the color brown is a hint darker and also a hint less yellow. I guess the next shade darker would be dark brown, but I don't have the color, so this here is titled as New Brown. Don't know why they call it that way, because to me it is a bit confusing. But as you can see, this color is definitely way darker than the brown color. Since this body here is the newest version of the Mengf body, it does come with updated hands. These here do have longer fingernails. I guess most of you would like to have that, and I don't know, maybe I'm too lazy to paint them, but actually I like to exchange the hands and sometimes even the heads. And I don't want to have all the hands with the same nail polish, so it could get a little bit complicated if you mix and match the hands and everything. So I truly prefer the shorter nail variant, and they are also cheaper, which is definitely a plus. The packs on version 1 and version 2 are different, but a downgrade is easy. You can easily fit the version 1 hands into the arms of the newer bodies, but it does not work the other way around because the packs for the version 2 are longer. You would have to chop off a bit of the pack to make it fit into the arm of one of the older bodies. And that's already it. She is ready to go. And here you have her together with her older self, or better said, the new doll I bought, because I do like the Karl face on the petite body, which is insane because usually I'm not the biggest fan of the petite body, but I think this tiny round head looks very cute on the body, so I had to get another one, but she can stay in her box for a while. I definitely also like the supermodel version as well, even though the head and body is not a perfect match. And I think this head also looks very pretty with taken down hair, because she does have a middle parting line. The only thing is that she does have blonde rooted streaks, and they are only visible when she does have her original hairstyle. But nonetheless, I think the hair is so pretty. It is fine when the blonde streaks are underneath. And by the way, she does have very nice saran hair, so I did nothing then wash the hair, give it a hot rinse boil, and as you can see, the hair looks really pretty. And that's it for today. This was in fact a quick and easy video, and I hope it still helped to find the right body for the right head. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!